Good evening, friends. Yeah, Ed, we're here with the brain, the bronze, the beauty behind the industry giant that is Troma Entertainment. Mr. Lloyd Kaufman, how's the convention treating you today?
Well, it's terrific because the Toxic Avenger is here, and of course, Cousin Matt. Come on down, Cousin Matt. Cousin Matt is wearing the Toxic Avenger fashion forward.
Very nice.
He is a beautiful boy who is on about 12 reality shows. He is more famous than John Waters or anybody here.
Wow.
Go look at his Twitter.
It's very good to meet
Matt
you.
Hoffman. What's your Twitter handle?
Head of Household.
Head of what?
Head of Household.
Head of Household.
All right, everybody, check that out.
Ladies and gentlemen.
Hey, I know you're a busy man.
That's only a sample of these celebrities, including the Toxic Avenger.
I know you're a busy man. We just got 5 quick questions that
Yes,
some of our
5
viewers
questions,
actually wrote in to ask. It's been about 8 years since the both of us have talked. Lots gone on in that time. The biggest thing, of course, would be the major cliffhanger at the end of Return to Nukem High Volume 1. It's now been 3 years since that movie, Volume 2, was just on the horizon. What do you think the audience will feel? A connection to the characters as well as be happy about the payoff?
Well, our fans are the only reason Troma still exists. It's a fan-fueled movie studio, 43 years. And Volume 1, people keep watching over and over again, Return to Nukem High, and now Volume 2 is completed. So the fans now are doing campaigns to get Volume 2 into their local movie theater.
Very nice.
So when they tell the management they want to see Volume 2, usually the management says, well, we'll show Volume 1 and Volume 2, and it becomes an event. Quentin Tarantino told me to do this, so that's pretty cool.
Awesome. We might have to set
So
that up in Madison.
it's Return to Nukem High, a.k.a. Volume 2. And Toxie appears, but the second half is even better than the first half.
Excellent. Speaking of Nukem High, in your first book you talked about how you wish that you could have directed parts 2 and 3. It's been 25 years now since those movies came out. They've become quite the cult classics in their own right. Do you still wish that you were able to have been more hands-on with these projects?
I should have directed Nukem High 2 and 3, but Eric Lucille did a fine job. I just think, it would have been a little more out there were I involved. But he did a great job. He also directed Sizzle Beach, USA, a Troma movie, which is Kevin Costner's first movie, and Costner's best work, by everyone agrees.
Yeah.
In fact, Sizzle Beach, USA, Kevin Costner did a sequel to that many years later called Waterworld. He went back to the water and spent $200 million. But what's very important now is we have a channel, Troma Movies on YouTube. Right, Toxie?
Very good.
Troma Movie on YouTube. If you go there, it's all free. To thank our fans for 43 years of Troma. Now, let's pause and let me go sign some autographs.
That'll work.
Okay.
Thank you.
Thank you, Toxie. Why don't you do a little interview there?
Toxie, how's Horror Hound Weekend treating you? You having a good time here?
Really great, man.
I didn't think you talked.
Oh yeah, absolutely. You haven't seen the films? I'm very well versed.
I have seen.
Yes,
I have seen the films.
Very good.
So, are you still hanging out with that cute little blonde thing?
Oh, which one?
Exactly.
The
That's
80s,
what we
the
like.
90s, yeah.
That's what we like about you. You like to entertain the ladies.
Not like Kabuki Man, but I still keep it wild, baby.
So it seems like there's a lot of people here. Troma's usually got a booth here, but we're actually honored that Lloyd's here this year. How's the crowd been treating him?
Ooh, these Horror Hound crowds, they don't get any better. A lot of respect, a lot of good people.
I know that. We're here every year. It's a great time.
Yes, great community, a lot of good people.
So he was talking about the YouTube channel. Where can people go to see that?
Get on there, tromanow.com. It's free. I can't stress this enough. There's about 300 films. They're all free.
That's great. Lloyd's actually giving something away for free?
Yes, and Lloyd says, his exact words, it's a thank you from him to you guys, the fans.
Thank you, Andrew.
Awesome. Well, we're gonna encourage everyone to get out there and check out the YouTube channel.
Thank you. So gracious. Thank you very much.
So talk to your favorite.
Take care. We definitely will. We really hope that we can pull that off.
I've been pulling it off. And I'm alone in the Econo Lodge. TubeGalore.com.
So how many more films do you think you've got in you before you hang it up?
I could go at any minute, man. I'm 71. I could croak right. I could make a noise like a frog right this minute. And I don't mean Frenchman. I mean dead.
Do you think when you do hang it up, you're going to pass the reins on to your daughter?
My daughters stupidly are already going into the independent movie-making world. In fact, Lisbeth, a middle child, has a startup called kitsplit.com. Kitsplit is like an Airbnb for movie equipment. And they're in LA and New York. Hearst Media is one of their, in fact, they moved into the Hearst building. Not the Michael Hearst building, but the Hearst, like Patty Hearst. That's a startup, and then Charlotte and Lily Hayes are making their own damn movies in New York City. And I think they're starting one of them sold a script to Universal, and Charlotte is head of video for Newsweek.
Very nice, very
But
nice.
they're still idiots because they could go to Wall Street and make billions of dollars and support their father in the way he should be accustomed to living.
All right, we're going to let you get back at it. Is there anything else you'd like to add today?
Well, I would like to suggest that our fans sign up and go to Troma Movies on YouTube because it's all free. It's to thank our fans for supporting us for 43 years. And there's also the cartoons in addition to our disgusting movies. You can see the Toxic Crusader cartoons for the children, Doggy Tales for the children, and actually many movies with stars that are more chick flick type things for the ladies, because there are about 300 free movies, are short political pieces, interviews with Trey Parker, George Clooney, James Gunn, all the famous people like Oliver Stone, Trent Hager, you know. So sign up. It's all free. Troma Movies on YouTube.
All right, well, thanks for giving back to the fans, and thank you for joining us in the Bordello of Horror.
No. Bordello of Horror, ladies and gentlemen. Yeah.
Thank you.
Thank you, sir.